This man suddenly discovered a way to make millions per month. All he had to do was pretend to be blind. By posing as a blind person, he could openly beg on the streets and even get free housing provided by the government. But the privileges he enjoyed went far beyond these. As a pianist, Jack would regularly visit wealthy homes to perform. And since no one would be on guard against a blind person, he witnessed many indescribable scenes. The next day, Jack arrived at the wealthy man's house as usual to play piano, but the rich man's wife Anna refused to let him in. Jack insisted he had already been paid by her husband. Just then, their conversation caught the neighbor's attention. Anna, seemingly reluctant to draw attention, eventually let Jack inside, a decision that would prove to be the most foolish Jack had ever made. As Jack began to play, he was horrified by what lay before him. The wealthy man's corpse was lying in the living room, yet he dared not show the slightest sign of nervousness. Panicking internally, Jack excused himself to use the bathroom. In the bathroom, just as Jack was trying to calm himself, he discovered a man hiding behind him. He quickly realized this person was the real killer. Fortunately, Jack's composed demeanor didn't arouse the man's suspicion. On his way back through the living room, Jack deliberately stepped on the blood on the floor, an act meant to make him appear more convincingly blind. Returning to the piano, Jack continued his performance. Once convinced that Jack was truly blind, the two no longer bothered to conceal their actions and packed the wealthy man's body into a suitcase right in front of him. Half an hour later, Jack finished his performance and left. But just as he arrived home, there was a knock at his door. Opening it, he found Anna standing there. She complimented Jack's beautiful music and wanted to invite him to perform at her house again. As Jack prepared coffee for her, Anna secretly pulled out a mysterious bottle and poured its contents into Jack's cup.